Hello, I'm Larry Schlomer, the Administrator for World Missions. In the Apostle Paul's time, most Christians living in Macedonia had never been to faraway Jerusalem and didn't know anyone there personally. Yet the Macedonians were praised by Paul because they gave money to help their brothers and sisters in need in Jerusalem. Today, like the Macedonians, we are connected to believers we've never met, all around the world. And we look for opportunities to help them when they face hardships like floods, earthquakes, and droughts. The team that facilitates those efforts is called WELS Christian Aid and Relief.
The people of Malawi tend to be happy, even though they have little by American standards. But early this year, these subsistence farmers were devastated by a massive flood. Thousands of Lutherans lost their homes, their crops, and all their possessions.
If they have a crop failure, that's a 12-month life-threatening problem, and very few of them will have the financial means to weather that kind of storm.
WELS Christian Aid and Relief worked with African pastors and WELS Kingdom workers to provide temporary shelter and nearly 500 tons of food. Now, 11 months later, that effort is winding down, and our brothers and sisters in Malawi are slowly getting back to their normal lives. Attention more recently has turned to another disaster, the earthquakes in Nepal. In April, 2 massive earthquakes in Nepal killed more than 8,000 people. In one region, every one of our churches was destroyed, and 39 of our fellow Christians were killed. WELS Christian Aid and Relief responded quickly.
We were the first to arrive on the scene. No one had been there. And the people were so grateful for the relief. On one occasion, the people asked that we have a worship service before we distribute the relief supplies.
Just getting the supplies in was treacherous, as there are no roads for vehicles. And even the mountain paths were often blocked by rubble.
Nepal is so hilly and mountainous. Even in normal conditions, you cannot reach these villages. You have to walk.
Nepali pastors were directly involved in distributing the aid to Christians and non-Christians alike, helping to open dialogues.
Who knows best how to help the people? The missionaries in the field, the local pastors. So we contact them and they assess the situation. They tell us what their needs are and how they can best help. And we channel the gifts of God's people to help them in their time of need.
Sometimes it takes a disaster to get people to rethink their lives and reconsider what's important. WELS Christian Aid and Relief is there to offer a message of love and hope at exactly the moment people are ready to hear it.
In addition to providing disaster relief and humanitarian aid, WELS Christian Aid and Relief also assists congregations as they help members dealing with extreme medical and financial difficulties. It's an extension of the larger goal to show God's love to our neighbors, even those we've never met.